Hello, beautiful people, and welcome back to the IWM channel. Of course, you are a music lover and you want to know how it's done. So today we're going to talk about EQ in a very simple but yet effective way. So if you want to learn something for life, please subscribe to the channel. There's plenty of time to do so during the video. So, are you ready? Let's go! Okay, so one of the questions that you will find everywhere on the internet is how to use an EQ. Well, I'm going to show you my process and my thinking about EQ. We're not going to go through every single one of the EQs out there because there are millions or maybe billions of them. So we're not going to do that, but we're going to take what is very simple and make it true and make it usable. I'm going to use the inbuilt EQ, stock EQ in Logic, and you can apply this on every single DAW. So let's hit the studio. Oh, that's a pretty good rhyme again. Okay, so let's listen to a drum beat. Yeah. Swag. Okay, so first of all, I want to show you the most simple EQ in Logic. It's this one, the channel EQ. And I just want to show you a couple of things that you can try out to do. First of all, I want to say something about the visuality of the plugins that we have today. That they are very visual, very, very visual. That's a hard word to say. Very visual. And you get fooled by them because of their visuality. I want you to use your ears instead. So that's why I'm going to show you a second plugin in a minute. First of all, we have this thing, and we have many different bands. And I just want to, keep things very, very simple. So let's hit the drum beat. First off, we have this thing. And what is that? It's the low cut, also known as the high pass filter. So if we hit that and move this thing, listen to the sound. The bass goes away. And this one is called the high cut or the low pass filter. Let's try this one and listen. Call on me, call me. Yeah, that kind of filter. So you need to know the first one is low cut, the second one, this last one is high cut filter. And then we have a bunch of other things. And we're not going to do too complicated today. We're going to keep things very simple. But in this case, you can really drag things up and down. Until you have a sound that you like. And this is the tricky part with everything. How to use it. How do you know when to use it? Okay, so that is really where my second plugin comes in. And this is called the Console, Vintage Console EQ, also a stock plugin in Logic. And this will make you train your ears to listen to stuff before you tweak anything. It's so easy to tweak all the things that we can tweak because we just want to tweak them because we like knobs and faders. But you have to listen. What does this track or sound need before you tweak anything? That's a very, very interesting lesson for you and for me. So in this case, we don't have any visuality. We just need to listen. So this is the frequencies. And we just have 4 bands on this one. So this is where we adjust the dB, increase dB or decrease dB. Attenuation, boost. So let's say we want to boost around 3000 Hertz. Or we want to take away 3B in 3000 hertz. So you need to listen before you do any tweaks. What does this track need? Okay, in this case I will probably use the high gain, the 4th band, and increase that a little bit to get the high end out. And in this case, I would probably find a spot around 500K and take some of that away. And maybe boost around 100, which is many of the times where you find the bass, the chest bass of the bass drum. Before, after. Okay, so this drum beat has no context. We don't know anything about the song. We just have the drums. So it's all a matter of preference. But the most important lesson today is to use your ears before you tweak anything. And that takes time. That takes a lot of time, a lot of practice, a lot of listening to other stuff, to other music, to different kinds of styles and all that. So I can't make you a perfect EQ engineer in just 7 minutes or whatever this video will turn out to be. But I can really encourage you to use your ears. That is something that I can do. So let's just play around a little bit to see what we can create. Radio effect. Call on me. Call me. Okay, so what have we learned today? Well, the most important thing in mixing is what? You guessed it, to use your ears. If you have the skills, you can always create a good mix, whatever the tools that you have. So it's not the tools that matters, it's about your skills, what you hear and what you want to change when you hear it. And there's also a big power in not changing anything. If you find that this sound doesn't need any tweaks, then leave it. Try that. Okay, so first of all, I want you to subscribe to the channel. And if you have any more ideas about what you want me to explain and when it comes to mixing, please hit it in the comments and let me know and I will do a video of that. Simple as that. So until next time, I wish you the best and remember, use your ears. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.